The story begins on a calm, serene lake where a man was kayaking. The silence was suddenly broken when a wild otter swam desperately toward his boat and leaped aboard. At first, the man assumed the animal was being chased by a predator, but a quick scan of the water revealed nothing. The lake was perfectly still. When the kayak reached the shore, the otter did something extraordinary. Instead of fleeing back into the wild, it clung tightly to the man's leg, refusing to let go. Recognizing that the animal was in distress and seeking help, the man decided to take her home. A discovery. At the man's house, the otter settled in immediately, acting as if she had lived there for years. She was affectionate, loving belly rubs and cuddling. However, after eating, she began exhibiting strange behavior, repeatedly rubbing her belly in apparent discomfort. Concerned she might have eaten something bad, the man rushed her to the vet. The diagnosis changed everything. The otter wasn't sick. She was pregnant. The man realized she hadn't just been looking for food. She had been searching for a safe sanctuary to bring her babies into the world. She became a permanent resident, pampered with fresh fish and treating the man like family. She was surprisingly intelligent and hygienic, even learning to use a toilet or designated pads. The reunion one day, a surprise visitor appeared in the man's backyard. A second otter. It was the female's mate, who had tracked her scent all the way to the house. The man, realizing he couldn't separate her family, opened the door. Initially, the female was hesitant, perhaps worried about bringing a wild male into her safe sanctuary. But once she realized the man accepted him, she led her mate upstairs. The two curled up together and fell into a deep sleep, exhausted from their time apart. A growing family. The man fully embraced his role as a guardian. He bought kilograms of high-quality salmon and created makeshift swimming pools using plastic bins so the pair could play. They bonded deeply, playing in the rain and following the man around, like dogs. Eventually, the day of labor arrived. The female was in visible pain, but her mate never left her side. Soon, a litter of tiny, blind pups was born. The man stepped in as a co-parent, helping bottle feed the tiny creatures, while the otter parents took turns grooming and warming them. A new beginning. As the weeks passed, the pups grew fluffy coats and opened their eyes. The family developed a heartwarming routine, often sleeping in a single, long line, huddled together. What started as a rescue mission for one animal had turned into a full house. Recognizing that plastic bins were no longer enough, the man invested in building a dedicated tiled swimming pool for them. They were no longer just wild animals he rescued, they were his family.